Okay, I think we're back. See if we're on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. We got knocked offline, but we're back. Unfortunately, we were following Creekwood, marching the ball down the field, and they were about to score, and I actually missed the touchdown on camera, and I apologize. It was a nice little pass down the right side. They were able to score. It's 21-0 now. Hopefully we won't be interrupted anymore in this game. So Creekwood scores. Greenbrier's back on offense, and it appears as if Greenbrier has fumbled it. Creekwood's going to get the ball back. So Creekwood gets the ball back around the 14-yard line, and they're going to threaten to score again here. Hopefully we'll get to see this one. All kinds of problems tonight. You never know what you're going to run into trying to broadcast high school football. (21-0). Creekwood has the lead. Now they have the ball back in the red zone, threatening to score once again. Singleton's going to hand it off to Xavier Knight, and he's going to run right through those guys.
Knight on the carry for Creekwood, tackled by Dalton Head. Gains the 8-yard line. It's second down.
They're going to place the ball around the 7 or 8 yard line. They're going to say second and third from the 14. So Creekwood just scored. They recovered a fumble, and now they're threatening to score again. 21-0 if you're listening to us on the radio. Singleton hands it off again to Knight. I believe that was... I couldn't see who had the ball. I think it was Augusto, number 3. All right, we're on the 1 yard line. 1 yard to go, first down. Augusto, hand off to Landon. He's going to run it around the left, but he's going to be taken down there. And taken down for a loss of 1, so that's going to bring up second from the 2 yard line. It looks like we may have an injury on the field here, so it's going to give me a chance to try to fix this scoreboard. I've never been somewhere that had so many trains go by during a football game. There's train tracks just right on the other side here, and there's been 3 or 4 trains tonight. All right. We're just going to have to work with what we got. 2nd and 2 from the 2. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Creekwood has scored a touchdown in each quarter of this game. They scored in the first quarter. We were a little late getting here. We missed the first touchdown. 7-0 going into the second quarter. They scored again. It was 14-0 at halftime. And then here in the third quarter, Creekwood has scored a third touchdown. Trying to score a fourth time. Hand off to Xavier Knight, who runs it up the middle, and they're going to give him a touchdown. So touchdown Creekwood. Xavier Knight on the run in. It's going to bring it to 27. 27-0. Creekwood will attempt the extra point here. And we've got 6.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. So the snap was fumbled. He tried to pick it up and run with it, wasn't able to make anything happen there. So that's going to keep it 27-0. It's 27-0 if you're listening to us on the radio. Creekwood has scored a touchdown in every quarter. Now they've scored 2 here in the third. So with 6.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter, Creekwood has the lead 27-0, and they will kick off to Greenbrier. And Greenbrier is going to try to score for the first time in this game. They haven't been able to put any points on the board yet tonight. Short kickoff to around the 28-yard line. Couple of blocks is going to give Greenbrier the opportunity to move it up a few yards, but not very many. We're going to start from the 37. So 1st and 10 for the 37 for Greenbrier. Still about 6.5 minutes to go here in the third. So 1st and 10 for Greenbrier, and they're actually going to lose 2 yards. Going to be knocked back to the 36. It's going to be 2nd and 12 from the 36-yard line for Greenbrier. Second and 12. Hand off up the middle. Nothing happening on second down either. That's going to bring up third. Third and 12 for Greenbrier from the 35-yard line. And the Creekwood defense just plays great football right there for 3 downs, I guess. pushed them all the way back to the 25 for a 4th and 22. So Greenbrier will be forced to punt this one. Creekwood will get the ball back with a little over 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Greenbrier with another 3 and out. They punt it to Creekwood. Creekwood is going to start off from around the 47. Scoreboard says the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Creekwood from the 46. Four minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, it appears as if we have a fumble, and Greenbrier might have recovered it. It appears as if they did.
Recovered by Greg Thomas for the Bobcats. First down, Bobcats.
So a mistake there by Creekwood. It's going to turn the ball over. Greenbrier has got it back. Scores 27-0. Greenbrier still yet to score in this game. They will get another opportunity from around midfield. So 1st and 10 from the 48 for Greenbrier after the Creekwood fumble. Greenbrier's offense is just having a really tough time with the Creekwood defense, really unable to get anything going. They're going to be pushed back for another loss. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Great showing by the defense here in the third quarter. We've got about 3.5 minutes to go in the third. Quarterback keep up the middle. Nothing there either. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11. So Creekwood playing some great defense, trying to hold Greenbrier to a shutout tonight. We've got a 3rd and 13 from the 46. They're throwing. And they connect it. Quarterback number 3 connects with number 11's wide receiver up the middle. And they're going to get the ball all the way down to the 25. So 1st and 10 from the 25 for Greenbrier, who's now threatening to score for the first time in this game after a big pass catch play there. Keeping an eye on the clock. We've got just about 2 minutes left to go in the third. Quarterback's going to keep it running around the left side.
Woodmeyer on the carry for the Bobcats. The 18-yard line in 2nd down.
The clock continues to wind down here, 1 minute and about 40 seconds. They're going to give the quarterback 8 or 7 yards on that carry. So we got a 2nd and 3 with about a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. The ball is out. Appears as if Greenbrier recovered. So they keep it, try to run it up the middle. The ball squirts out to the left there, but the Greenbrier player is able to get on top of it. Third and 1 for Greenbrier. Quarterback's got a man in the backfield with him. He is going to hand it off to the running back, who's going to get nothing. Nothing at all. That's going to bring up a 4th and 1. If you're Greenbrier, you're down by 27 points, and the third quarter is winding down. You've got 1 quarter left. It's a 4th and 8. Do you go for it here?
That will be the final play in the third quarter.
So the clock is going to wind down to the end of the third quarter before they get the play off. So we're going to have a 4th and 8 when we come back. We're going to switch sides of the field. All right, we are live from Greenbrier High School this evening for the 9th game of the season. Creekwood and Greenbrier. Greenbrier's had a pretty rough season. Quite a few losses. Creekwood on the verge of making the playoffs. Need a win tonight. Need a win next week at White House. That'll be the 10th and final game of the regular season next week. Fourth and 8. Throw up the middle, incomplete pass. It's going to be a turnover on downs for Greenbrier. Creekwood is going to take over on offense. Up 27-0. Creekwood will try to extend their lead as the fourth quarter begins here from Greenbrier, Tennessee. So it will be 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Xavier Knight, handoff. He's going to throw the stiff arm on a couple of guys there. I'd hate to be on the other end of that. They're going to give X 2 yards on that one. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 from the 27-yard line. Handoff back to Xavier Knight up the middle. All right, 3rd and about 5 here. Singleton throwing down the right side, but he doesn't seem to have anybody over there. So we've got an incomplete pass. 4th and 6. Ten minutes and 30 seconds to go in this game. So Creekwood unable to get anything going on offense. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6. Timeout on the field. Timeout on the field with 10 minutes and 31 seconds to go in this game. Creekwood leads this one 27-0. So Creekwood punts the ball. Greenbrier's going to get another opportunity on offense here. 10 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in this game. First and 10 from the 43-yard line for Greenbrier. Creekwood defense has played lights out tonight. Still working on a shutout. Looks like we have a man down on the field. We've got a Creekwood player down right now on the field. That is the cause for the delay in action. Both teams have gone to their sidelines to talk to their coaches while the training staff is out attending to the player on the field. 27-0 if you're listening to us on the radio. We've got about 10 minutes to go in the game. It's been all Creekwood here tonight. Creekwood still fighting for a playoff spot with 2 games to go in the season. Got the game here at Greenbrier tonight. And then we've got another away game next week. We'll travel to White House. That game is scheduled for Thursday night, October the 31st. So a little different next week. We'll have a Thursday game. And that'll be the final game of the season for the Red Hawks. Red Hawks are 5-3 this season, with losses to Pearl Cone, to Marshall County, and then to Station Camp. If they're able to hold on tonight, they will be 6-3 going into the last game of the season. And it looks like the player has gotten up. Everybody's okay. He's going to walk himself off of the field. You love to see that. So when action gets going here, we'll have a 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line with about 10 minutes to go here in the game. So 2nd and 10, incomplete pass, going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Greenbrier. And neither team really able to get anything going on offense here in the 4th. They're playing Rocky Top. All right, Greenbrier on 3rd and 10. The quarterback's going to scramble. He's going to throw. It's going to be an incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 4th and 10 from the 43-yard line for Greenbrier. And we have just under 10 minutes to go here in the game. We're in the 4th quarter live from Greenbrier High School this evening for your weekly broadcast of Creekwood football. It's brought to you by the Creekwood End Zone Club. Fourth and 10 for Greenbrier, and it appears as if they're going to punt it. The punt is up, and it is down around the 40-yard line. So we'll have a 1st and 10 from the Red Hawks from about the... Got a flag on the field. Both schools are playing Rocky Top here in the 4th quarter. Dueling Rocky Top. Creekwood, after the punt, takes over. 1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff number 27, Miller, who runs it down the right side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he's going to have quite a gain. Up. I see a flag over here. We'll see what that's all about. Sounds like holding against Creekwood, so that one's going to come back. So what should have been a great run will be negated by the penalty. We'll back it up for Creekwood, and we'll do that one again. This time it'll be 1st and 20 from the 33. We've got 9 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the game. I think their coach is upset. So Greenbrier is taking a timeout so that their coach can motivate his players, I guess we could say. He's very loud. I can hear every word he's saying from way over here. He sounds a little bit frustrated in the game tonight, but I'm sure that's because the score right now is 27-0. Creekwood has dominated this game tonight here at Greenbrier. But a holding penalty is going to back the Redhawks up 10 yards. So we've got a 1st and 20 now from the 33 after the timeout. Singleton in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Knight. Knight's going to run it up the middle, cut around the right side, and there he goes. There he goes. We've got another flag on the field, though. So we'll see what that's about. All right. All right, so they're not going to call that one back. That one's going to count. We're going to move up to 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Run around the left side. He's going to go out at the 9-yard line. A little hard to see from the angle that we're at, so I wanted to see what they officially say, and that's going to say down to the 9-yard line. 1st and 10. Redhawks threatening to score again here in the 4th quarter. We've got 8 minutes and 57 seconds left up on the clock. And both sides are going to think about it for a minute. All right, 1st down from the 9-yard line. Creekwood has made their way down to the red zone here, threatening to score. Up 27-0. All right, second down from the 2. Knight has the ball. No sign of a touchdown. Third and 1. So big third down upcoming for Creekwood. Singleton back in the shotgun. We've got a whistle on the field. So big third down here. 3rd and 1 from the 1-yard line. Trying to get it. Trying to punch it in here for another score. Redhawks are up 27-0. We've got 7 minutes and 27 seconds left on the clock. A lot of sevens there. Touchdown, Creekwood. They got it through. Was waiting on the call from the official on the right side there, and he finally threw his hands up to signal that we've got another touchdown for Creekwood. So that's going to bring the score to 33-0. 7 minutes to go here in the game. Creekwood with an extra point attempt. The last time they tried this, it was a bad snap. They fumbled it and were not able to get the extra points. We'll see how this one goes here. Looks like that one was blocked. It's going to be no good, so the score is going to remain 33-0. As we enter the final phase of this contest. 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this game. Creekwood up with a commanding lead, 33-0. So unless something crazy happens, Creekwood will win tonight, and their record will be 6-3. We'll have to see how the other teams in the region perform tonight so that we can see exactly what needs to happen for that playoff spot. But Creekwood definitely still in the hunt for the playoffs with a couple of games to go. I meant to tell you guys this when we came back from halftime, but I did a little research around halftime. I went walking around talking to some of the Creekwood regulars, some of the folks that work at the school, and some of the parents, some of the fans, and found out that Jaden Elliott is actually hurt tonight, so that's why you haven't heard his name called out this evening. He's normally the number 1 receiver on this team, but I'm told that he has an injury to his thigh, which was making it maybe a bruise, which was making it a little difficult to run. And considering the records of both teams, it made sense to maybe not play him tonight, let him rest up for next week, which very well could be a game for a playoff spot. First and 10 from the 40-yard line for Greenbrier as they desperately try to get some points on the board in this game. Creekwood defense, though, has played lights out. Creekwood's defense has been a strength all season, but you're really seeing it on display tonight. Greenbrier just having a really tough time getting any kind of rhythm going. aside from a few breakout plays, they really haven't shown anything on offense tonight, and that's a credit to the defense that Creekwood is playing. 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this game. The clock continues to wind down. Greenbrier has a 2nd and 12 after a 2-yard loss on first down. 2nd and 12 from the 36. Handoff, run up the middle for nothing. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 after another yard loss. Clock continues to tick. We're now down to 5 minutes to go in this game. If you're listening to us on the radio, Creekwood has the commanding lead 33-0. Excellent crowd here tonight. A lot of Creekwood fans have made the trip. I'd say very comparable to the crowd that Greenbrier has brought out tonight. They have a much bigger section over there, but if you put all their fans together, I don't know that they have too many more than we have over here. So good showing from the Creekwood faithful as they travel well once again tonight to Greenbrier, which is a little over an hour away from our home back in Dixon County. Clock is ticked all the way down to about 3.5 minutes. 3rd and 23 for Greenbrier. Ball was on the field. We'll have to see who came up with it. Appeared to be a fumble on that play. And Creekwood is going to come up with it. So Creekwood will take back over on offense with 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go in this one, and up 33-0. You would have to think Coach Thiel and the other coaches would want to try to just go ahead and run the clock off here and head back to Charlotte with a victory. Clock down now to just over 3 minutes. So 3 minutes exactly. And the clock ticks below 3 minutes. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line for the Redhawks. Down 33-0. Greenbrier had no choice but to go for it there and leave Creekwood with some pretty good field position. 2 minutes and 36 seconds to go as the clock will continue to wind down. Clock's now down to 2 minutes. We're just under 2 minutes to go in this game, and got a 3rd and 15 situation for the Redhawks here. Clock is going to continue to wind down. It's going to be around 1.5 minutes by the time Creekwood snaps it here on 3rd and 15. And the Creekwood fans are starting to pack up and head out because this one is over. It's just a matter of finishing it out. 1 minute and 31 seconds on the clock. The Redhawks line up on a 3rd and 15. And that's going to bring up 4th down with around a minute to go. Appreciate you guys tuning in with us this evening. It's a long trip out here to Greenbrier. And we'll be heading back to Dixon County here in just a few minutes. As always, we will do our our post-game show in the morning at 7 o'clock on Dixon County Radio, so tune in. We'll give you a recap of the game. We'll talk about some of the playoff scenarios after we're able to see the other scores from tonight's games in the region. And we'll see exactly what Creekwood has to do to make the playoffs. We are winding it down now, about 30 seconds to go in this game. Unless something crazy happens here on the last play, it's going to be 33-0. I guess that's enough. They don't even have to run another play. That's going to be enough to tick it all the way down. Creekwood is going to win this game by a final score of 33-0. And we will be back to break down the action and talk about the playoff scenarios in the morning at 7 o'clock. So tune in with us tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, for the post-game show. We will go ahead and sign off, and we will head out as well. Again, final score here from Creekwood, or from Greenbrier.